Well, here in Paris, a major technology conference kicked off today with thousands of business leaders, investors, and startups gathering to exchange ideas and showcase the latest innovations. Vivatech, as it's known, is the biggest tech event in Europe, and France 24's business editor, Yuka Royer, is there. Yuka, what's it like?
Well, Jeannie, for a second year in a row, the event is taking a hybrid format that is both in person and online. But whereas around a third of exhibits went virtual last year, this year around 2,000 exhibitors are showcasing their latest tech. So there's certainly a sense of return to normalcy here. Now, Vivatech is really a place for open innovation. That is where big corporations and startups meet, discuss, exchange ideas, and possibly find opportunities to work together. So the atmosphere, I wonder if you can sense it here from the pictures, but it is really vibrant. Main themes this year include metaverse, deep tech, fintech, but also the future of mobility. Now, there's a company that's already commercializing a drone that a person can fly in without having a pilot's license. There's also an inflatable electric vehicle that you can carry in your backpack. Now, earlier I spoke with the chief executive of Electrion. That's a company in Israel that's working on a system to develop a system to allow cars to charge themselves while they're driving on the road. And I asked him what his visions are for the future of mobility. Let's take a listen.
I think that great cities should push and invest for dedicated lanes for public transportation. And if we think ahead of us, autonomous shuttle with an electric car that can drive 24/7 with a minimum battery, this is the future of mobility. The cost of transportation between point A to point B will be clean, quiet, very cost efficient because electric is much cheaper than diesel, and available 24/7 because we don't have the driver in the equation. So this is the future of mobility.
That startup there from Israel. And there are a lot of startups there at Vivatech which actually are not from Europe.
Well, that's right. But there's a lot of emphasis on European tech. This is the biggest tech event on the continent. Earlier this morning, there are about 20 French startups that took the stage with the country's economy minister, Bruno Le Maire. But there are also a lot of companies coming from abroad, outside the continent. The organizers say that there are 30 countries taking part this year as opposed to just 22 back in 2019. The Africa Tech program is growing with now 7 countries taking part in the initiative, but there's also outside of Europe, there's also India that's been selected the country of the year at the event. Some 100 strong delegation is here, led by the IT minister there, and 65 startups coming from India, showcasing their latest development in fintech, in mobility, as well as other technological innovations there.
Yuka, there's one notable absence this year, and that's someone who is a huge tech head who's not there, the French president.
That's right. Well, Emmanuel Macron, big tech, French tech, and promoting French tech has been very much one of his favorite topics. And last year, he held a keynote address here at Vivatech, and he said that's where he launched an initiative, a initiative to promote European tech, and he launched an ambitious target of creating 10 European startups, unicorns that are worth more than 100 billion euros by 2030. But unfortunately, with his programs and with the geopolitical situation, he's not able to attend, at least for the first day.
All right, Yuka, thanks for that. It's certainly understandable. He's got a lot on his plate right now, the French president. That's our Yuka Royer there reporting for you from Vivatech, the biggest tech show in Europe.